We're looking at these chandeliers to start with, and I'm sorry, do you see it? Do you see it now? It's not real. Those people are not sitting in that room. None of this is real. That's just a picture stuck on the top. When we are shown this stuff and given this stuff, it is quite incredible that, hang on a second, I will tell you how many people watch this. $87,000 people didn't even notice the deep fake. They're not together. People can say, oh yeah, glitching, well, you know, if these people are going to glitch, right, if these people in the room with these glitch, they would see it. Because the only thing that can glitch is something mechanical. And if these people are not glitching, how can these people glitch? It is totally impossible if they're in. It's totally impossible if they're all in the same room together. Because then these people would see this happening to them. Right? So, all it's showing you is it's not real. None of this is real. Look, you can see through this person. None of this is real. And all those people watched it. These people, I know you just saw them shake hands. I don't know how they do it exactly, but they're not together. Oh, you don't really see them shake hands, do you? Look. We're not seeing them shake hands. And while they're doing that, this person over here has a big problem. You can see, look at that. You can see they're not real. Look. It's all superimposed in. So he or whoever is Donald Trump films their bit, and or they don't, they just stick it all together. They're all in it together. They're all in this together. You are not watching him shake his hand, and at the same time the people are glitching really badly in front of them and nobody's noticing that they're fading in and out and changing colour. Oh dearie me. Anyway, on to the next bit.
American business. After all, entrepreneurs and businessmen know better how to articulate this successful business cooperation. Well, let them think and make their proposals and suggestions in this regard. Once again, President Trump mentioned the issue of the so-called interference of Russia in the American elections, and I had to reiterate things I said several times, including during our personal contacts, that the Russian state has never interfered and is not going to interfere into internal American affairs, including the election process. Any specific material, if such things arise, we are ready to analyze together. For instance, we can analyze them through the joint working group on cyber.
Russia and the United States. Our meeting carries on a long tradition of diplomacy between Russia, the United States, for the greater good of all. And this was a very constructive day. This was a very constructive few hours that we spent together. It's in the interest of both of our countries to continue our conversation, and we have agreed to do so. I'm sure we'll be meeting again in the future, often, and hopefully we will solve every one of the problems that we discussed today. So, again, President Putin, thank you very much.
Господа президенты, сейчас журналисты смогут задать по 2 вопроса, российские и американские. Мы начинаем с российских журналистов, с кремлевского пула. Пожалуйста, прошу вас, представляйте. Здравствуйте.
Now for this bit, Donald Trump doesn't seem to glitch, but Putin and those men do. Right? And if the president's not glitching and the scenery's not glitching, then they're not real. Just look at these people. Look at that guy, his arm has gone white. Look, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, none of those people are there anyway. None of them are there.
Эту тему нам известна позиция президента. Но я считаю, что мы, как крупнейшие нефтегазовые державы, а Соединенные Штаты тоже являются такой страной, могли бы конструктивно работать по регулированию международных рынков, потому что мы не заинтересованы как в чрезвычайном падении цен ниже низшего предела, поскольку от этого будут страдать наши производители. Кстати говоря, в том числе и в Соединенных Штатах.
We should not proceed from the immediate political interests that guide certain political powers in our countries. We should be guided by facts. Could you name
for these people to have this glitching, right? What would have to happen is this would all have to be glitching, including this person, but they're not. It's because they can't help but have mistakes when they're putting people in.
But isn't that natural? Isn't it natural to be sympathetic towards a person who is willing to restore the relationship with our country, who wants to work with us? We heard the accusations about the Concord country. Well, as far as I know, this company hired American lawyers, and the accusations doesn't have a fighting chance in the American courts. So much. Good evening to everyone. My name is Ilya Petrenko, RT TV channel.
In English. Mr. President, would you please go into the details of possibly any specific arrangements for the U.S. to work together with Russia in Syria, if any of these kind of arrangements were made today or discussed? И если позволите, Владимир Владимирович, тоже вопрос на...
My question to President Putin in Russian.
So, in reality, you don't see them do a handshake, and actually, you don't really see them pass the ball. You get as far as this, but that could be anybody's arm, it could be anything, whatever. You never actually see Trump take the ball from him because the film is cut, and no matter how much I slow it down, it just goes from one thing to another. You can see it for yourself. Watch the video yourself. I'll put the link in below.
Let's all dance and make it shine. I want to escape this crazy life. Yeah. Let me go this way, today is my day. God is taking place tonight. Let's all dance and make it shine. Let's all dance and make it shine.
He's not there. You can see the flag behind him better than you can see him. He's not there, I've already explained. I never noticed him do this. You know that it's all symbols when they do this stuff. Even in the videos, even if they're not there. I'm going to slow this down to show you better, because it's the only way.
To escape this crazy life. Yeah. Let me go this way, today is my day. God is taking place tonight. Let's all dance and make it shine.
Look at that.
Let's all dance and
His face is affecting this person here. Look. And then he's got something going on here, and he's also got a problem.
God is taking place tonight. Let's all dance and make it shine. God is taking place
God, I'd love to know who was playing him.
let's all dance and make it shine.
Not only did the people over there have a problem, Putin doesn't look right either. His whole face.
Let's all dance and make it shine. I want to escape this crazy life. Yeah. Let me go this way, today is my day. God is taking place tonight. Let's all dance and make it shine. Let's all dance and make it shine.
And at the same time, look at this. So none of it is real. Oh, even this bit, this is me running up the video on the bar down the bottom where you can see my cursor.
Let me go this way, today is
That's me going up and down. And you might think, oh, well, what's she on about, stupid person? But look at the flags. It's not happening to the flags, what's happening to them? The flags aren't shaping and changing all over the place. Only the put-in people. I mean, there, Putin is a much younger person with sort of, is that a beard? But they keep changing, and I don't know what it is. It's like glasses come. I mean, actually, if you could just see it, if you see what I see, you see them changing all the time. There's always shadows and things going on in the footage. I saw it in the 1800s. It's like somebody else is there, or they're filming on glass, but that's just not what's happening, because it's just, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what that is, but it happens. And yeah, it's not happening to the flags, is it? So that means the flags are more real than they are, because it's only happening to them. Anyway, back to the bit with the ball. So you never actually see him take it. They cut the video. I can't get it. That's it. It's there, and then it's his hand. You should see Putin's hand disappear, but you don't. It just goes straight. It's just his hand's there, then it's there, then it's there, then it's there. So no handshakes and no passing of the ball. You're not seeing it. You think you are. You think you're being shown something, but you're not. Anyway, please leave your comments.